called this part 2, but it's actually part 3. Third time lucky. Maybe we'll get an audience. Maybe we'll get an audience. Maybe that audience will be put off by Ruby dragging half of the forest around with her. No, I am. There we go. There we go. Well done, you guys. Hello. Right, so if you are watching this, let's start again. If you're watching this, welcome along. Hello, good morning. Look at my puppies. Look at the doggies. Look at the team. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome along to Crighton Pet Services. Virtual dog walk, live dog walk. I'm Stephen Crighton. These are my dogs. They're not actually mine. I'm looking after them. This is how I make my living. And we've got a full team. We've got 8 dogs out today. 8 of the 27 that I look after on a weekly basis. These guys are in great fettle. We're having a good day, but it's a very hot day here in Edinburgh in the UK. It's likely to get hotter as our session progresses as well, up to about 26 degrees. Quite a dry heat as well, so it's quite nice if you're thinking about having a barbecue in the back garden or having a glass of rosé or a couple of beers. But from the point of view of exercising dogs, we're in kind of tough territory. Not in dangerous territory because we're going to take sensible precautions, but certainly we're not going to be out too long. We're not going to work the dogs too hard. We're going to make sure that we stay in plenty shade, and they're going to get plenty of water back at the van. So keeping a close eye on the body language. It's another good River. Let's say, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. It's a good tool for the families that I work with to see their own dogs on the live stream, to see how they're coping, and we can digest all the comings and goings of the week and recap that with each family, and then talk about what maybe needs to change for next week, or improve from the business perspective, or work on with each individual dog. It's good. Hello, Frank. Good morning. Hello, Guy. Welcome all to the comments. This is actually the 3rd time that I've tried to go live. I kept getting connectivity issues, so I'm up now, and now that I know that Frank's jumped on, I know that we're good and our audience will build. If you want me to say something out loud in the chat, make it original, please. Thank you. But we do answer questions that people drop into the chat. We do chat along with the audience as we go. It's an interesting time. It's exciting. Guy, now, I haven't seen that yet, but I was talking about you with Nell's owner, who has followed you along, I think. And she was saying, what was she saying? We were talking about lots of different little dog accounts. So I suspect that maybe some of the things that I remember off the top of my head right now weren't maybe specific to your account, but we definitely spoke about Elsa, and I wondered how she was getting on. And Kathleen was keeping me up to date with all of the various accounts that follow the channel and get a shout out on here. So that's good. Delighted to hear that they've been for a swim. How did they cope? How did she cope in the water? Swimming and dogs, it's not for everyone, you know. It's a really interesting process how we get them integrated into the water. Quite a gradual thing. It's not a case of just throwing them in, even although that was how my dad taught my dog to swim. It was like, oh yeah, just threw them in. They got on with it. It's like, well, actually, that's probably, looking back now, 40 odd years later, it's like, that's probably not the best way to have done that. This way. Good River. Good boy. Good boy. Good. I'm glad to hear it, Guy. I'm glad to hear that she's doing well. I knew she would. I knew she would. We missed you in the comments recently. I hope you've been busy pup-wise and not having to work too much and those kind of boring things that none of us like doing. But, well, that's a lie. I love my job. Especially when I get paid to take dogs out in weather like this. My goodness. This is the dream. Although, as most of you know who have been on here a long time, the responsibility is something I take incredibly seriously. So it's not just a case of walking dogs for a bit of pocket money. It is a proper business. We take it very seriously. We make sure that the dogs are well looked after, well exercised, well trained. God, I'm out of breath already. This heat is hurting. Still need to get all the way up here. We'll take it easy. I'll tell you guys it's for the dog's sake, but it's really for me, catching my breath on the stream. Frank, you saw the first dog walker you've seen in Helsinki this month. Wow. Remember we spoke about that before. We had a chat about that maybe a few weeks ago, saying it's just something you never see. It's so bizarre. It'll be like buses, buddy. Frank, it'll be like buses. It'll be like, you've seen one, now you're going to see like 3 in a row. Is that an expression you use over in Finland? I think like we'll say it's like buses because you wait for one, 3 turn up together. Maybe that's just a thing in the UK. It's a silly expression, but you get the idea. Now that you've seen one, you'll probably see lots. So that's cool though. That's cool. Right, what are you saying, Guy? Not been doing that much. It's in hospital. Oh, but no, we don't need that. I'm here for everyone that needs it in the chat, but I'm only here for a short time on the live stream. So if you need any help, you definitely make sure you get that for the sake of Elsa, but please make sure you take care of yourself. If you want to talk about anything, we can talk about it. It's a safe space here. I can control what's said and what's not. So feel free to say anything you want to say and we can chat about it, but make sure you take care of yourself. That goes to everybody. That goes out to everybody. Oh my goodness. I am roasting. Can you hear all the, if I be quiet, I'll tell you first and then you can listen out for it. All of the little bits of foliage, it's all crackling in the heat. Listen. It's wonderful. I wonder if you could hear that. Probably not. Probably still hear me like puffing and panting as if I don't do 100,000 steps a week for my business. Never mind what else I do running wise and at the gym and stuff. You'd think I was like day one of, right guys, I've had enough of being overweight, I'm gonna get healthy. And then this is me trying to do a marathon on day one. In case you're new to our channel as well, River here this is his second full week with the pack. Doing great. Great little puppy, 10 months old, and or thereabouts. Doing so well. Great body language, great little inquisitive nature. Very well bonded with Edith. Those two are going to be inseparable once he shakes off the feeling of being the new guy. Those two are going to be a proper team. I can already see it. do have a similar saying, Frank, about the buses. That's good. How's your streaming going, Frank? Are you doing well? I've caught a few things, but I've not seen you for... You know, it's funny. YouTube doesn't notify me about everything. Maybe I should go and check my settings. It's probably... Oh, and you know what it might be as well? Because I've got like the business account and my own account. I wonder if it's to do with that. I wonder if that's why I've seen fewer notifications. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. I hope everything's going to plan. Goodness me, this is hot stuff, but the dogs are telling me that they're quite happy to have a run, which is interesting. Mac, River! No, we're not going down there, boys. Come on, good boy, River, good boy. That Mac will lead you astray, bud. He will. Go and get your friend. Go on. Go and get him. Go get him. Don't walk away from him. You walk away from him. Hey, Alfie boy. You guys want to see the twins? Alfie, Biscuit. These guys are genuinely brothers from the same litter. This is Alfie. You sit nice, buddy. Thank you. And this is Biscuit. They are litter mates, but they're owned by different families, which is why it's easy for us to walk them together. Dogs from the same household can sometimes be a little bit tricky to walk together if they're from the same litter, because all they know is the bond with each other. They've not had to make friends. They've not had to learn how other dogs' body language looks. They're very intertwined with each other. So Biscuit and Alfie being separated after they were born and going to different households, just coincidentally them turning up within my patch, is awesome. It's great that they've walked together and they get to see each other. When they were younger, they definitely, like when they were kind of River's age and stage, they definitely knew they were, well, that's good. Biscuit's just peed on River's head. That's lovely. Something for me to sort later. And remind River's family, don't be going kissing River's head today. Not until he's had a little wash. When they were younger, about a year old, they were fighting all the time. Not fighting, but like messing around, toy fighting all the time like brothers do. And now they're probably more interested in the other dogs in the pack than they are with each other, but every now and again their little characters come together. They come out. We're going to sit in the shade for a few minutes. I'm going to let them cool down. So this grass is really lovely and cool to touch, actually. It's a lot cooler than I realised. And what the dogs are doing is they'll stretch their legs out. Barney's doing it, River's doing it, Edith's doing it, Charlie and Ruby are doing it there. Ruby's maybe doing something else. I think she's maybe rolling in something. But all their organs are on the underside of their belly. So it's the closest part to the coolest area, and they'll be cooling down as a result of this, and doing their best to just take the heat out of their bodies, because they don't sweat. In case you didn't realise that, that's something that dogs don't do. They'll pant like Edith's doing here just now. Let's see if we can get a bit closer. Look. So they'll pant, and that'll draw hot air out of the body and heat out of the body. But another good way to do it is just to get their organs, which are all on that belly, on a cool surface like this grass. And we'll just chill here for a few minutes. It's not technically walking the dogs, but I think they all need it. You can see that they're all quite happy. Hi, Charlie boy. I think that's revitalised you, hasn't it, buddy? Yes. I think we might get zoomies out with Charlie in a second or two. I think he's ready for a zoomie. Are you ready for a zoomie? Are you ready? Oh, hello. And so if you see a dog that rolls on its back and it shows you, imagine I'm the dog and then we roll on our back and you show the underside of the belly. That's a massive deal, because that's where all their vital organs are and things like that. And it's a sign of real sort of trust and respect if they can sleep like that in your house. If they're sleeping with their their legs up in the air and they're lying on their back. That's an amazing thing. But also, it can be a sign of just submitting to another dog that, hey, look, we don't want to fight. You could hurt me if you wanted to, but I'm showing you that I don't want you to hurt me. And it's a good way, especially for smaller dogs or for less able dogs, just to concede to a more able dog very quickly, because they obviously don't talk to each other. So the body language is important. To get them all to chill out just in the same area and not be running off and not be going and exploring on their own. I mean, if I was just with one of the dogs, it would be probably quite hard, but they kind of work well as a team, and they look out for each other and they know their safety in the numbers. It's quite fascinating that way. We can hear people. River's just sprung to attention because someone shouted. I don't know if the camera would have picked that up. Mag's on high alert. Mag is so vigilant. I love my job. I'll just show you around a little bit. This is Edinburgh city centre. There's the castle. And that's Arthur's Seat. It's either extinct or dormant, whatever you call it, volcano. The North Sea's just behind it on the horizon there. I imagine that would be lovely to be in today, buddy. Not most days. Lovely. This is Alfie. You saying hi, buddy? You saying hi? Biscuit, Charlie, Barney, Mac, Edith, Ruby, and River, our new dog. Hello. Look at the body language, look at the tail swishing. We're happy pups. We're a happy team. Oh, that's good, Frank. I'll catch up with your streaming for the new update. I promise I'll do some over the weekend. Catch up with some of the stuff that you put up. I promise I'll do that. Hey guys, if you're watching along, you're wondering what is going on, you're watching Crighton Pet Services channel. I'm Stephen Crighton. I look after 27 dogs during the week, and we've got a combination of 8 of them out just now. It's a very hot day in Edinburgh. It's about 20 something degrees. So we're doing our best just to cool off in a bit of the shade. The grass is nice and cool and actually a little bit damp in the shade here, so it's nice for them just to get a little bit of a chill out. And then I've got to take them back to the van, which is about 400 or 500 metres away from where we are. So we've got a bit of time. It'll only take us a few minutes to get back to the van. I'm just going to let them cool off as much as possible in this kind of social interaction with each other, where we're all just able to like be in each other's space and relax and, you know, not be too over animated or frustrated about lying still. Is an important skill for them to have when we work together in this combination. Look at Biscuit showing Charlie his belly. I think Biscuit wanted to play with Charlie. We're getting a little bit more restless now. You'll see a few of them have just been up and they're wandering about a little bit. And it might be that they just need to try and find a cooler spot to lie down in again. Or maybe it's just that they've had enough of waiting around and they want to work. They've got a big capacity for working, which is great. Hello, Ford Mustang. How's the foot? Are we well? Alfie is getting the best scratch here ever off camera. Some on camera, some off camera. He's loving it. These two are going to play. So, listen out for this kind of noise. This kind of noise. And that's a sign. That's a sign that the dogs don't want to fight with each other. They want to play. That goes for all dogs, and it happens in like other sort of dog related species like wolves and things. If they make that snorting noise, it's a sign of good play. I think they're too hot. I think they'd love to run around and have a chase, but it's probably a bit hot. Hi Naveen. Hey poor dirt farmer, how we doing? Folks, I'm going to sign off very soon. So before I do, if you're new here, we'd love a little like for the dogs. If we can get up to 10 while we're on camera, I'll give the dogs some food on the stream, courtesy of you. So please, we're nearly there for that. Please go ahead and give us a little like. And if you would like to see us again next week, hit that subscribe button. We'll be live again on Monday and every weekday next week, around about the same time. Each day, slightly different combination of dogs. We've got dogs that are always out and some dogs that only walk a few days a week. So we'll have a different combination than we have today. Oh, we've hit 10 likes instantly. Right, well done. Well done, viewers. Well done, team. Who wants a biscuit? Who wants a biscuit? Do you think they know what's coming? Do you think they know? I think Ruby's more interested in what's on the ground here. Okay, so will we do it alphabetically? We'll try this alphabetically. Alfie, Barney, Barney, Biscuit, Charlie, good boy. Now who's after Charlie? Edith, Mac, good boy. River, this is for you. Oh, Edith just snatched out of my hand. That's it. Ruby, you want this? This is from the lovely viewers. The dogs say thank you, guys. The dogs say thank you. We're going to sign off for the week. Have the most wonderful weekend. I hope you've got nice weather. I hope you've got nice dogs around you. I hope you've got nice family things planned for the weekend. If not, just come back here Monday. You can be part of our team. And we take no ways and strays, right? No, I mean sincerely that thank you so to everybody for watching along. We really appreciate it. We will be back on Monday. Slightly different combo of dogs. Hopefully nice weather. I believe we're to get some rain. Who knows? It's Edinburgh. We could have rain, snow, wind and sun all in the same day. And I mean that really sincerely. So we'll see what comes next week. But from me and the team, we're going to sign off. Have a wonderful time this weekend. All the best, guys. Oh, remember, if you see this logo anywhere, Facebook, wherever, Twitter, Instagram, give us a follow. Appreciate it. Right, from me and the team, take care. Have a great weekend, guys. All the best. Bye-bye.